So among the retailers reporting this coming week are American Eagle, The Gap, and Abercrombie and Fitch. How much can we expect them to say on their earnings calls about these planned price increases?
The first wave, they've said, oh, we're using all these different things. Gap in particular said, we, at the first pass of this, don't want to raise prices and will do everything we can not to raise those prices. They probably won't be able to do that on the second wave. And so most of these companies are going to have probably, I mean, if you think about it, it was 30% exposure to China, which most of these companies have less than 10% exposure to China, except for American Eagle that has about 20%. And the rest of their product was made in global minimum 10% places. Well, the places that they make them are Vietnam, India, Cambodia, right? Those are all now minimum 20%.
Wow.
So this is a doubling of what we had then heard. Again, they will have implemented some of these price increases. And the other thing to think about is as they go to guide, right, for this calendar year, the second wave of these that are not going to impact them because there's a grace period. Anything that arrives here before October 5th is going to be in the first wave of tariffs.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Wow. So when will we see the price increases?
Spring of next year. And this is the gift that keeps on giving. So it's really
We're not out of the woods for a while on this. Yeah.
I think that the worst impact to the consumer is actually going to be in spring of 2026 and all the way it's going to hang with us until the rest of the back to school of 2026.
Can inventory management be a lever that, these retailers use to mitigate tariffs in the short term, or how does that work?
So in the short term, absolutely. But the key thing here is you have to have evergreen product that you have every faith in the world that the fashion's not going to change. So we've seen the hardline or the furniture companies do this with much more success. They turn their inventory a couple times a year, right? The apparel retailers, we've seen them try to do some of this. It is a very dangerous game.
Because of the fashion risk.
Because of the fashion risk.
Yeah.
So if you were trying to bring in inventory, in April or May, you haven't had $1 of what we call fall demand. I mean, you could stockpile denim all you want, but as we know, the denim even shifts, right? The leg opening, the rises,
right,
and all those types of things. At the end of the day, a retailer is already guessing 6 to 9 months out. Now you want to guess a year out. And packing away product is never a good idea because the fashions do, even on a guaranteed item like denim, they actually do change a little bit and the taste kind of shift away.
And getting the fashions wrong could hurt you more than the tariffs.
Absolutely.